So right here we have 1 inch. This is where the wine glass is going to slide into. So we're going to cut this out 1 inch in order for our wine glass to slide in. So we're going to move on to the other procedure of cutting. So here we have it. Gonna just remove this. So the base of the wine glass will be sliding into this groove here, and then the two ends will be sitting here and it will turn the other way. We'll see that when we're basically installing it, but for now what we're going to do, the next procedure is to get the cutting edges sanded down. So we're going to file it down. Okay, so we're going to use some all-purpose thinner just to clean our shelves. You don't want too much, just a little. Alright, so now that we've cleaned our shelves, what we're going to do is basically raise our shelves off the surface, the table, so we can go straight ahead and use some white thin spray to get those scratches and imperfections out, just to cover those. Here you can see some more imperfections, so that's what we want to get rid of, right? Scrapes, because we want a clean look. So we're going to get straight into that. So firstly, we have to shake our thin spray. If there is any settlement, we want to get rid of that. Shake thoroughly. And then we're going to hold about 8 inches or hand length distance away and spray. Bear in mind, we do not want to stay at one place for too long, one section for too long, and then we eventually end up with it being runny or anything like that. Very quick process. Okay, so it's basically installation time, where we will be mounting our wine rack. Yes, wine rack from Scrap Metals. Oh, right here on the back end, we're going to install some strip lights, which that may be a whole different video, as I do not have the strip lights as yet. But when it's up, it can be illuminated and give it that popping look. Basically where's that term? Basically the standout or the focal point of the kitchen. So they'll be floating, as I said. Not sure if you can see the concept, but that is that. So what we're going to do now is to mark where they will be going in order for us to bore the holes to install them. So let's get into the lineup and see how that goes. But what we will be working with is the space from the edge of the stove over this section. We don't want to go below the stove because we're going to put a cabinet here and we don't want any hindrance where that is concerned, right? So basically one of the wine, the height of it is about 12 to 13 inches. Let's just get that and measure. So we're going to start from the 0 mark, just to show you what we're working with. So from the 0 mark at the top, there you have 12 and 3/4 of an inch. So we'll just call it 13 inches, right? Because it has to have allowance in order to go into the space. So that's what we're working with. So basically we need, say, 15 inches per slot or apart. I didn't want to go past the door top, but we may have to. Let's just work it out and see what that is. So between here we have 4 feet, which is 48 inches. Let's just work our way from the bottom, from the lower section, that is. Now what we're basically going to do is get the wine, the height of the wine. So what we can do is to put it in. So this is how it will be. Align it with our line. And then we mark where it stops, right? Just for accuracy, right? So after we have done that, we just go ahead, measure what that is, so we don't have to repeat doing that. So there we have it, 13 inches, and we're going to give it an additional 1 inch, right? So from the 0 line, from the 0 mark to here where the wine glass, I keep mixing it up, where the wine stops, it's 13 inches. And we're going to give it 1 inch space in between the top of the wine glass. So here we have it. Comment down below and give me your feedback. Should we put the wine glass in between the 2 shelves or put it at the top? What do you think? Comment down below and let me know. So we're going to go ahead and mark the other 3. What do you think? So this will come over like this. Let me know what you think.